I think there's just a body of work here in New Delhi that I think is expressive of the wonderful entrepreneurship at the social level, as well as the governmental level, but especially at the social level by the Indian people. And I actually think it could be a wonderful arm of diplomacy for the country, because I think some of the things that are being done here are really remarkable and have widespread effect around the world and other places we visited. So I've been very impressed in a very powerful way.
In the city of Delhi, there are some really peculiar problems which are also representative of problems in other parts of India, which is essentially to do with the fact that the transformation in cities has been so rapid that there has been an inability on the side of the government to build enough capacity to govern and to manage these cities and to even keep up with the rate of growth. And so the NGO sector, civil society, public-private partnerships, collaborations and partnerships become the key in trying to solve these problems. And really, the projects that were nominated represent that question and issue most squarely.
Providing commodities and waste disposal are major issues for the rapidly expanding city. Right next to the New Delhi railway station, one of Chittan's recycling centres. The waste here provides garbage collectors with a modest income. The trash is sorted and reusable material sold. Organic garbage is turned into compost, good for the environment, the workers and the city.
Because, government always thinks in terms of macro approaches, macro projects. Whereas what you need parallelly or to complement it is the effort at the community level, which should be more micro, which should apply local solutions, local intelligence, and bonding with the local communities.
Delhi keeps spreading. On the outskirts, there is subsidized housing and informal settlements for people forced out of the urban centre. Under the square, at the centre of Savda Gevra settlement, the university and the project CARE have helped residents construct a water tank. More than 300 households run the purification scheme. They work together, improving health, quality of life, and a sense of community.
I think a lot of what we are saying today is now realizing, after about 2 decades of a free market economy, now realizing what are the kinds of problems that we can solve and how we can solve them. So it's a learning that has taken place over 2 decades, but now we need to very quickly find the solutions. We don't have time.
Work is key to a prosperous city, and education is the key to good work. One of the poorest districts in southeast Delhi is home to a very special school, Katha. Using unusual methods and modern technology, the kids here learn more than just reading and writing. They're taught things the neighborhood needs: social skills, hygiene, languages and technology. At a computer, in the sewing room or in the kitchen, they're trained so they can earn their own living. Especially for girls, it's a valuable opportunity to become independent.
I think a city where women are welcomed and happy in public spaces at even late at night, I would see that as a very important direction that the city goes in. A city where lower income people have maybe smaller but dignified housing, and a city where everyone has enough work, which I think is the direction we are going.
India is a land of contrasts, and Gunji is a project that balances them at various levels. 1,000 tons of material are collected each year, clothing and paper no longer needed by the more prosperous districts. They are used to help the poor and victims of natural disasters, or to make new products. Only somebody with clothes can go to school or to work and participate in everyday life. Cloth for Work gives clothing in return for community work. In the Gunje workshops, old material is used to make new clothes. Exercise books, printed on one side only, provide school children with materials in Delhi and in many other regions of the country.
There were a wide variety of projects ranging from very big to very small and dealing with many, many different aspects of the city and life in the city and the very major issues in the city. So, and in a way you felt like giving the award to them all. So it was difficult.